the fuck is all that? It's kind of degenerate. I suppose that's what happens when I do an art stream, apparently. People come and provide degeneracy right from the offset. That's... Oh no, please. Oh no, don't say it's a PowerPoint presentation. Oh please, no. Oh, I really hope it's not. No, it's fine. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just get the living shit out of me, Maury. You just want to PP out. I should about shat myself. I actually did. I was like, please don't let just me having my art program up be crashing my stream. My computer isn't that much of a potato, is it? Hello everyone, welcome to an art stream. It's been a while. I've got a new tablet. I've had this new tablet for a while now, but I've got a new tablet since the last time I did an art stream. It's been a bugger getting it to work with this, but it finally does. In theory. In theory. I just saw that quote. I thought my PP was like your PP, and I don't know how to process that. But yes, I have a special guest here. They are waiting until they are summoned to join in, but until then, there is still the thing of, you know, the first person to guess who they are wins a prize. I'm not going to say anything more on it. I'll just notify the first person who guesses correctly. I'm just going to catch up some chat, because yeah, and I'm going to get into working on these projects. Well, this main project, mostly because at loading in, I looked at something. It's like, I don't know if that's a speck of dirt on my monitor or if I've just done something weird to the drawing. I've done something weird to the drawing, so I've got to go and fix that. You know. Right. Let's go right back to the top and catch up on all this chat. First of all, hello and welcome, Maury. Here I was about to do a super secret Sunday stream, to which I responded with I out-secreted the Gremmy, and that just sounded really bad. It just went downhill from there. Hello, welcome, Moto. Sibling immunity. Very well called early on there. Maury wants to play more Legaia. And for some weird reason, my brain wants to say Legaia. I don't know. Degeneracy is really full on in my mind right now. I mean, to be fair, when isn't it? Stream literally hasn't even started yet. Degeneracy is already upon us. What are we doing wrong? I think the lowest common denominator of degeneracy in my chat is me. The more I can go all night. I missed that one. Torian, hello and welcome. What do you mean, what are we doing right? And at that point, words failed me. I'm just like, nope, nope. Listen, you've been around too many MBs. I'm becoming one. Join the NBs. Not the bees. Not the bees. The NBs. Difference. No such thing as too many MBs. Yeah, true. Zeta, hello and welcome. Sticky Void, you say. What a time to come in on. Zeta, mother floofer, you handsome cute floof. And then throws a Karen Bog. Sarah, hello and welcome. Art stream because a rolling tone gathers no moss. There's a joke to be made about some form of degenerate thing gathering and you roll around on it. I think that's better left not said. And Maury uses the PP command, which scared the crap out of me because I thought there was an issue with the stream quality. And all I do is I have my art program up. Probably actually, I can wait a bit till I set up my tablet. DJ, hello and welcome. Character flips off Blood Dragon. Blood Dragon, you what, mate? Me? No. I'm crouching as you can't see me because you're blind as a bat. Can Blood Dragons are blind as a bat? Blood Dragon, too late. I mean, to be fair, bats aren't blind. Sarah's not a degenerate, you appear an innocent angel. Pull the other one, it's got bells on. You still find it? Go for it. Best of luck against it. Says I'm not degenerate, I never generated in the first place. State succumbs to the base instincts. Sure. Sure. No, it's fine, no, it's okay. You just want to pee. Right. It recovered. I'm not sure what... Oh, yes, I know. It's because I pulled YouTube up. Me pulling up YouTube and or Discord will make the stream lag very briefly. And Sarah's more of a regenerate anyway. I mean, you are a robot. So another thing Mori was trying to get command she has on her stream for PP. Oh yeah, the one I made. Yeah, the only reason why it's not the same over here is because Zero made my PP command. Oh, that sounds so wrong. Mal, hello and welcome. I'm late, but I'm going to cast my vote whilst it's loading. Mori's special guest. You're not that late. Well, to be fair, you're the first one to guess anything. So you got one guess from Mori, no? Mori thought my PP... There we are. I thought my PP was your PP. Oh my. Yeah, if you have it, yes. Oh, that made it into the quote list. Quote number 668. Malk, are you okay? No. No, I'm Malk. I just want to go home. You are home, Emoso. That's the problem. Actually choose not to engage that comment. I think that's a really good plan, Zeta. It's not easy to break you like this. It really, really is. Scoo, hello and welcome. It's you. It's Scoo. Lily, hello and welcome. Is it Foxx? So we've got a vote. We've got a guess for Foxx. We've got a guess for Mori. We've got a self guess for Scoo. We've got another guess for Scoo. Mori and Foxx. DJ's guessing Scoo and then Foxx. Mal's at fucking Ed. Vespa got to break into Scoo's house. Oh, I know. And Dom wailed at you. Michael Bay. I wouldn't want Michael Bay talking to me whilst I do art. I don't want him to just say, hey, make that thing explode. Or Poppy. Is it a Utorian? I wonder why, Mark. To be fair, English pronunciation of I words is usually at the best. This is true. Don't know many people that could be honestly. Missed that one. Peace, not the bees! That's my Twitch pronouns already. She they okay? I do still wonder why Mark's brain could be full of degeneracy right now. No idea. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Scoo, and thank you for the contribution to the best behaviour stream, Sarah. That's nearly finished. Scoo says PP. And Torium puts in the quote of Zero made by PP command. Emoto again calls sibling immunity. Everyone deserves somebody to make their PP command. Armies fall before my PP. Pretty sure my special guest is going to run screaming by this point. Foxx is your guess. Say that it's Kipper. Kipper's always here. Huh? There's nothing special about Kipper. Now they're saying Kipper. We'll be surprised the special guest is Pokey. If I manage to get Pokey onto a stream and talking, no one would believe me. That's the thing. And thank you, Lily, for your contribution to the Best Behaviour Stream Challenge. Is it Brett? My good God, you've all got very high expectations of me. Am I to just stop? Never. I think there's a... Mark, I'm used to Discord or whatever, we just hear Brett scream bollocks. I think I'd have to put my my desktop audio down to about 5% if Brett was here because of his screaming. Scuba fair. Or I like to Grace, but yes. Most of my initial followers, including myself, originally came from Tear of Grace because that's how we mostly knew each other. But I found him. There's nothing special about Kipper. It's true. There's nothing special about him apart from he bounces when I throw him. I see one name in the user nest you don't recognise. Do you? Oh yeah, there's Kaya Gaming, who I believe is still lurking as a result of Daft's raid earlier today. I've considerably low expectations for you, but not in a bad way, more so in a degenerate way. Call me right out there, Lily. Thank you for the hydration, my DJ. Watches Isaac videos on YouTube. That's how I got into him. That sounded so wrong. But yeah, I got into him via a 2014 best of, I think, which included Binding of Isaac, and I just, kept watching him from there and found out what Binding of Isaac was. His defense says like plus 9,001, just keeps bouncing off everything. Yeah, got so close but got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. Oh, is it icy? Well, no one's actually correctly guessed it yet. Well, at this rate, there's going to be no prize given out. I could do a PP stream next. So I'm sorry, we're going with this. If there's a hydration train that matches that one, I probably will. Is it Vaughn? And on this platform, yeah, that's true. DJ's throwing names now. I mean, to be fair, you do have reasons behind the names you're throwing out. I mean, all of them are good guesses, I will say, because, well, apart from Michael Bay. Michael Bay is the only one that has no reasoning behind it. But everyone else has been like, the names do make sense for being a special guest. Especially since I haven't said, whether or not it's been an art stream special guest. Let's see, another good guess. No one's gotten it right yet. No one has gotten it right at all yet. Emoto guesses Smeagol. I mean, in fairness, Smeagol's always here. And there's always watching, precious. Scar. Oh, I know you're doing with Grandma Moses. That'll be hard because she's been dead for 60 years, but everyone will be surprised. Yes, I've learned how to communicate with the dead. Torin says it's 10. Well, congratulations to 10 for invoking. Congratulations to 10? What the fuck? Congratulations, Torian. Now I will begin a dark summoning, because there's only one place we can go from here, and that is we must summon the Gaynus. Gaynus, speak to me. They've missed their cue. Oh.
Microphone missed my goddamn cue.
Ah. It's a Dave Luke. No, other corners of your eyes spot him.
I feel sabotaged.
Yeah. Yeah, your microphone did it as well. See the kitty on the dragon. Yeah. That had been there the whole time, and also had been there on the startup screen, just hiding behind the dragons. So yeah, there's your hints. Gay anus. Gaynus, what the fuck? It's a special guest at all of Jabane. There's one actually there. I was tempted to say, hey, there's a special guest. Can you guess who it is? There's a special prize. That it was. And then, oh, God, that got happened as a quote of gayness. I had the same thought. I'll turn my delay. Yep. So, well, the prize is Torian. You get to name any single redeem that you want to put in, and 10 will pay for it for you. You name the redeem, 10 will pony up the points for it. There's a prize. There's 10's lovely voice. Well, there you go, 10. Mal says you have a lovely voice.
I feel like I should not say anything to that because I'm going to incriminate myself.
I mean, that kind of defense really only works in that wording in the US, apparently. But yeah.
Look at that quote, like I'm already in danger.
Oh, that quote's Pokey's one. That one was almost as soon as I found out there was a quote system, Pokey put that quote in, and just, yeah. It's now known as the quote that shall not be named. You never saw the cat. No one actually looked. I mean, to be fair, I hid it. I did hide the cat. Okay, so I'm going to flip over to the. So I was basically wanting to, if no one had guessed it by the transition, then the prize would be null and void. Mostly because as I switch over, you can see over there on the left. If you couldn't have guessed it by that point, then there's no hope for anyone. Let's confuse them. Best behaviour. Do you want to put that in now? Oh, for the love of... Well, there we go. For the next 10 minutes, I can't be lewd or swear. Otherwise, I'm going to, partially drown myself. Well, whilst that's
does that count for me too, or am I allowed to say whatever I want?
Oh, you're allowed to say whatever you want. Like with the with the multiplayer streams I do, the whole thing is like, do you want to be on best behaviour? You don't have to be, but if you want to, go for it. Mal pulls up the quote when I angered everyone by going Despatico. Let's just plug the...
It's Despacito!
It's Despatico.
No!
I will annoy everyone with it.
Yes, but at least this time I'm able to argue in response, and I'm not just helplessly screaming in chat.
I could just helplessly scream in over voice. Go away, Windows security. Connect. Thank you for the hydration reminder, Sarah. Mal, you honestly wondering why the prize was 10 pay for tours really, and then remember the 10 like 100,000 points? Yeah, pretty much.
I have 150,000.
150,000? I mean, to be fair, you only ever usually redeem unjokes.
Yes,
that.
because I came up with the concept of unjokes, and I will use them, goddammit.
It's necessary when it's coming to me. Project, is it? No, it's not. It's connect. Searching for wireless display and audio devices. There we are, Dragonling. Into the pin. Excuse me. Thank you, DJ, for your contribution to the best behaviour stream. Oh, there was a bit of a pause. Okay. Hopefully the stream's still going well, because now we have... Let me just, Aha! Okay, so... Little bit of a disclaimer here. My tablet, for some weird reason, runs a little bit behind, a little bit laggy, so... You'll be seeing things nice and smooth here. I won't be seeing them nice and smooth on my tablet for some weird reason. Malk, someone who beat Sekiro where every enemy was a demon of hatred, and it's made me steamed. How? How can you beat Sekiro where everyone is the demon of hatred? No thanks. 10 is 10 times more than you. 10, 10, 10. There you go. Thank you, Torian, for your contribution to Best Behaviour Stream. You only have 15.4 thousand. Well, I have infinite. And yes, indeed, Maury, I do use Clip Studio. Now, no prizes for anyone for seeing what I can see, but I need to go and move and change because. Thank you, Mal, for your contribution to the Best Behaviour Stream. Oh, do you want to try gradients? I have no idea. I have no idea. But there's one thing I really need to do. Show you later. What we're going to do. Yep, please do show me later. I have no idea how to use it. I have no idea why that's there or how that got there. One thing's for sure, it's not supposed to be there.
Era gets it. Who needs cryptocurrencies when you have dragon points?
Sounds about right. I certainly don't need cryptocurrencies. I have infinite of my own currency. I'm rich. Oh yes, what you'll also see is there are... I was just about to say there are redeems for me to save my work and to check the layer, because I just remembered to check the layer, and... Now. Redeem to check layer, GDI. Almost said it. I almost said it in best behaviour. Trigger got some paint on the canvas, I did. Had 91 million bells in Animal Crossing. Absurd. Malk does what stream? I mean, that's every single one of my streams, really. It does a mystery. Missed their name? Pronouns? What? 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 I'm worried. For guest. Oh, there. Turns there. Save cryptocurrency, other criminals play NFTs by pressing right click. I have 2 mils there. Oh, bells. Right. That's actually the right one. Never mind. Yes, actually I'll mark that I checked the layer, because as you can see there on the right, you can actually see what layer I'm on. I'm on base colour. Because I made sure to check that, because I was not on that initially. Stalk might get inside your Strandy Island. Now why isn't that working?
It looks like it's on the, like, on a higher up layer, because it's over the line art and the color. I'm not sure if it's over the thing too.
Ah, you're correct. It is not on the colour one. There you are, it is on line art. Oh, Scoo, thank you very much for the Prime sub. I'm back and stuff. Welcome back, Scoo. Hope you had a really nice pre-weekend away and Turkey Day. Thank you very much for the Prime sub. Very much appreciated. Ah, yeah, that's going to be annoying. Taps, mount taps. Oh. Well, thanks for using the update. Kill the boss guy, and I owe you as reward. Wait, Miss Who's guess? LB10. Emoto. Kitty Emoto of the Dragon. I'm going to get going, but I'm glad I was able to check in for a little bit. Have a good day, all. No problem at all, Zeta. Thanks for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. I had to prep dinner. Oh. Good for cherish the crescent. Oh, great. Yes. Callie, hello and welcome. Right, where is my eraser? Or as we call it in England, a rubber. Well, I'm on the wrong layer.
Your layers, goddammit. I mean, to be fair, I still make the same mistake all the time.
More
what the heck happened?
I'm pretty sure that every artist forgets. Oh, that looks like it did.
I once did an entire painting where I was on the wrong layer, and like I didn't realize until like half the friggin' line art and coloring was done, and like I wanted to do some fancy like overlay stuff, but then I finally realized, and I just had to make do with what I had, and I almost I died.
Or you could be like me and just forget to change the color. It's fine.
I mean, that happens to me too. Or I think I'm like the program that I use, like if I'm on the wrong layer when I try to what's the tool called where you have like a pipette? What's that called in English?
The color picker.
Yeah, that one. So when I'm on the wrong layer, it doesn't pick up the color, but it picks up just black, because like that's the default background color, and every time it happens, every goddamn time that I have, like, I select and I go, huh, why is it black? And then I have to check, and then I see that it's the wrong color and the wrong layer, and then finally I get it. Ugh.
And here I am just like, I put colours on things. But yeah,
I mean, putting colors on things is basically art. So, like, yeah, that is what you're doing.
True. Did you draws on paper? You don't do that. That's fair. It's all valid. It's all valid in art. Oh, why does that not right? Because it's not finished. That's why. That just looks like a. Why is my best behaviour thing not there? Did I accidentally complete it? Oh well, either way, I was because I was about to say what this looks like to me, and then I realised that doing so would break best behaviour. But I don't know, I'm going to consider it broken anyway and say it looks like a duck's arse. Oh, Kelly wants.
It does?
I mean, look at that way, yeah. Looks like a duck's arse in the tail. Oh, best behaviour would be over now anyway. Oh, okay. Awesome. So in that case, I didn't break it. Something nice. What were you doing? It's recognisable as being a thing, I suppose. It's there. It exists. It's got colouring in it. It's recognisably a thing from the sketch I was given. I don't know.
Too modest.
No such thing.
Yes, the colors look awesome. Like, I actually really love the colors. I like the colored markings. I like the what's it called? The line differences in the line art, where it's like it looks very organic, and I like that. It looks artistic.
What line differences?
The width, the
Oh.
the thickness of the lines, like that it isn't all like the same width.
I'm gonna level with you. That was not intentional. Yes, I agree. 90% of arc is fuck. What am I doing? And the other 10% is fuck what I am doing. The equivalent to that for me is when I'm writing, my mouse will click into the middle of another paragraph I've done previously and start typing random until I know something off. Yeah, I've done that.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was 16 after when you cackled and cage asked me what that was evil. Why? Oh right. Oh right. So you completed best behaviour and didn't let me know. I see. Duck ass. Sounds like art involves a lot of fuck. Yes.
Yeah, it does.
Take that how you will. Take it how you will.
With lots of lube and preparation, and very carefully, of course.
Oh, lube. You mean soap? Okay.
No! Would you care to explain the goddamn context to that before anyone thinks that's like a thing, please?
Too late. I think Maury's gone off on one. I think I gave Maury an aneurysm through the joke. I think I just kept on saying, oh.
For context, the other day we talked about something I did like a while back, where I would read a friend's smutty writing and like make it a thing where I read it out loud and like review it and also do like a dramatic reading at the same time. And so like we had the idea of like making that into a thing where I would like read out various kinds of like smutty stories and stuff. and like make that into its own thing. And then I was like, with like the stuff that I have read so far and how many times I've seen amateur writers use soap as a substitute for lube, I was like, that's gonna be a thing, and I'm gonna have like a minor aneurysm every time I read it. So like, you know, that's what this is about. Like, please don't put lube on. No, don't put soap on your mucous membranes, no matter where they are. Please. I thought this was going to be an art stream, and now it's suddenly sexual education. What are we doing wrong?
We're doing everything right. That's the worrying thing, I think. Oh! Guess who's been doing line art on the colour layer? Again. So you're looking better. It is. Now that until I've realised that I'm on the wrong layer. Bollocks. You wash your bum bum, not in the bum. Washing the bum bum with scrub with PP shaped soap. Oh my god, Scoo. Lube, I think you'll find it's called battery acid. What the fuck, Mal? What kind of electrifying sex are you having that you use battery acid as lube? Wait, you guys don't use soap as lube, it smells so nice. Oh my god. Apparently this is the struggle of artists. Everything around them is horny all the time, regardless of what it is. That's why soap up nose hurts. I'm not going to say because even I don't know what I'm doing with Queen from Chapter 2 and her all ages appropriate battery acid. What even was that? That context.
I mean, honestly, the more I think about it, I'm like, I start to feel like using battery acid for a lube is like part of a very, very badly manufactured sex toy breaking down while inside the body, and that's causing a situation.
I'm having a situation now. Oh, it's from Delta. Oh, Queen from Delta. Right, I see. Amateur writers, I immediately want to Dr. Robotnik myself and slap my nuts. Ow! Can make a joke about battery acid and being a double A, but that would be a cell phone. Morris had to give me oh. That would explain a few things. That would explain why the topic of gremlin secretions came up.
What is this? What is this stream today? What is this? Why am I here?
You agreed and you were excited to be part of this.
I guess I forgot how freaking degenerate your goddamn chat is.
Bearing in mind, you're a regular part of the goddamn chat.
Don't call me out like that.
Oh, piss.
You were supposed to be on my side, goddammit.
Sibling immunity. Just had to call that one out, sibling immunity. My sex life is much like EA games. Lots of AAA, very disappointing in the end, and full of regret. The joke that I always used to make several years ago was, oh, the meme was, oh, use a video game title to describe your sex life, and mine was always immediately Alone in the Dark. It's true. Mine is like EA, you get the main parts, but then everything else is an add-on that costs more. Wait a sec. Sarah has to buy the sex add-on DLC. Are you here saying what did I blackmailed? I did not blackmail Ten with anything. Don't say a word, Ten, don't say a word. Keep to our arrangement. not so sure Ten wants to be here anymore. How? Mal, how would you be able to see if 10 blinked twice? She did say she wanted to go home earlier, and yeah, she is already home. That's the problem. You're putting a mark here, Mark. I like it. All over the tail. I'm not even using the milk pen yet.
Nope. Ugh.
It's a legitimate asset. I have the milk pen, I have the milk dropper thing, which actually says in the description of it, totally innocent milk droplets. I mean, if my sex life were a song right now, it'd be all by myself. Yes, Callie, I blame the Atlantic. Milk pen innocent. It is innocent. You know, just like Godrod. 100% innocent. No penile conversions here whatsoever. Penile. Okay, there, 10.
I just saw the last message in chat and I'm like, I wish I could put like the unjoke thing on the chat. I wish I could make them do unjokes. But sadly I can't.
There is no place here for a famous philosopher like Immanuel Kant.
Ahem. Ahem.
Do you know that my coworkers put me through good things in HR? Oh, I'm aware.
Oh
I'm
no,
aware,
I
Callie.
just. Oh no, I just remembered something. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. What have you imagined? Oh, there you go, 10. Callie has voted to restore balance with me doing an unjoke. Why do you never ask a dragon to tell you a story? Because sadly they don't exist. Way to bring down the mood. That's on you.
I hate how close chat is to the thing that I was gonna like. Okay, so let me tell you a funny story. Once upon a time, I was a little kitten and I went to school with a friend, and we were like doing like. I was generally really good at English, even then, and like we sometimes spoke in English just to like get more practice, and and my friend tried to like speak English with me and like kind of just get more used to it and all that, and she was gonna talk about like the like heavy cream she had at home. Like I think she wanted to make food or something, like completely innocent, just like it's for cooking.
Yes, Callie, she did.
And like she accidentally said dick milk because dick in German means thick, but like you know, she said that. And I just about died on the spot.
Yeah, I could so much much imagine why.
It's spelled exactly as it is in English. It's the.
When I was a young boy, my father. Oh my good God! And to do Mal's redeem, caramel lava. Yes, I can imagine how much that hurt you to hear 10.
A lot.
Yeah. Thought about that. Sorry. Also, kind of.
I
Sorry.
actually know that, Callie. I know about that, and I hate that I know about it.
And you all call me weird and degenerate. And where the feck did that quote come from? I'll pee blood before I let my heart give out. Part of me thinks that was from a horror stream. I really don't know why. Very sweet. No, that wouldn't have been horror. I don't know where it's from then. Wasn't there a chocolate spread or peanut butter that's called like Mr. Peanut's thick nut spread? Or something like that. I know there's such a thing as nut butter. Oh, poor Maury yearns for the days when he could spook me. Don't worry, Maury, all those games that were featured on the spooky Halloween week, apart from Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion, are now on the stream queue themselves, so at some point you will see me getting the absolute shit scared out of me again.
I don't know, but I also don't know about peanut butter because I don't, I don't eat peanut butter or buy it, so I wouldn't know if there was anything like that. I'm answering to chat.
Okay, now I am actually questioning whether you and I are siblings.
I didn't butter. Like, I like it fine. Like, I like it when it's in my reach, but I don't go out of my way to acquire it.
That was such a good save. The internet provides when you look into the void, voice sometimes stares back in the form of phone dumps in criminal cases. Oh yeah. Yeah, peanut butter. You've played Silent Hill, right? Yes, all of them apart from. I think some of the ones on other consoles, but I know I've played 1, 2, 3, 4, Homecoming, a bit of Downpour, a bit of Origins, and there was one for the NDS as well, which I played a little bit of. I actually own the Silent Hill collection, which is 2, 3, and 4, and I also own Origins. I can't get my hands on the original Silent Hill because it's rarer than hen's teeth. Silent Hill was okay, way too quiet for me. For fuck's sake, Sarah. And thank you, Dorian, for reminding me to save. I will do that right now. File. Save. Oh yeah, just saved.
Also, Onisama, something you could do is the. How do I explain this in words?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
dear.
Really big brush size.
Yeah, first up, scale down the brush size and fill in the M spike floof thing.
Yeah.
Right in front of us with the dark red color. Like
Okay.
that way there is like some like variation to the floofiness and it makes it look a bit more like organic and natural and kind of just like puffy.
Okie dokie.
Generally just like add variation to the floofs.
Hopefully do this. Bollocks.
Yeah, no, it's because you're on the different layer.
Oh well, I thought I was going to say that. You do know this. You do know the phrase, Mori. I'm very glad that you know that phrase. Then click refer to other layers. Assume I know where that is. Hint: I don't. With the paint bucket tool. Oh yeah. I don't know. Tool property. You want to actually open it, please? I don't know. No, that's not it. Oh, there it is. Refer other layers. Thank you.
You know, I'm really cursing my eyesight right now because I can't read any of the things written on the tools, or I would be able to like actually help more.
Oh, don't you worry. I can't read them on my tablet screen either.
Oh, great.
That's why I'm leaning in most of the time, because the tablet is. So basically, what you see on stream, it's around about the same size, only on the tablet the resolution is better. Steals all the tips. Keep your hands off my tip. Sibling immunity. Do you have the proper resolution on the tablet? Yes. It's just not that big because I like working with things nice and small. Oh my, that just sounds really bad. I'm leaving. The PP tips. There we go. Eat pop nozzles 5 minutes later. Body, I want food. Give me pen nibs. No. This is expensive as all fuck to replace. This thing on its own is like 70 quid. Just fuck Microsoft. It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. Trying. I love the fact that, because I'm leaning down to do the art, it actually looks like I'm, going underwater, like trying. Oh, a Surface, yeah. Surface Pro 3. It's a really, really good art tablet. It's just expensive. There, that looks a bit better actually. Let's smooth out that bit there so it's not just a complete flat line. There we go. Now
Add more floofs. Like right now they are rounded. Make them like floofy and pointy.
What? The separators?
Yes.
Those aren't floof.
If that's what you mean,
So these bumps here, the bits between the colours, those aren't floofs. That's colour gradient thing. I'm about to use an airbrusher to smooth them out.
Ah, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how I got the effect. It looked like a sunset before.
Gotcha.
Because it's always better if I take the lighter colour and do piss into this. No, that's a bit too strong, that.
There should be a way to make it less opaque. But I don't know how, because I can't see. Woo. And for once it's not because I'm blind.
No, that's just me. Shade 2 great until I start streaming. Awesome. Hardness, thank you. Brush tip is more blurred. Is that what I want though? Do I want it to be really, really hard? Don't take that out of context for chat. Put my phone down to do some cooking in case he's attacked where you were working. He's got hell zoomed in. Or paint density. I've got brush density. Change opacity of each pattern. That seems like right.
I mean, you had it too strong just now, so
Yeah.
go down, like make it less hard and make it less dense. That way it should be less strong.
There's no way I could take that.
Sorry, no!
Sibling immunity. There we go, that works better.
I'm gonna jump out the window at this point. What is this?
You agree to this? Just put there. There. Easy blending. Make your paint flaccid like it's got erectile dysfunction. That's how light you want it to be. I am unable to can at this point.
I'm desperately trying to figure out what the heck a flaccid paint is. Like, I'm looking at my pencils and paints and, like, everything, and I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out which one of them is flaccid.
Sarah's saying make it flat. She can make that joke because never mind. Fuck. The new drag, this one's broken. You're passively listening. Oh my god. This is worse than passively listening to me just going penis randomly. Random penis.
Wait, is that a thing? Is that a game or what? I'm asking because that was literally a game that like kids at school would play, where like they would dare each other to say penis at like increasing volume. So like one would start out saying like penis, and then they move on, and like the next one has to say louder and louder and so forth until like, especially if they're in a crowded place, until like you know.
Yeah, that's a game over here as well. I don't know what we call it.
Oh,
though, but we did. Oh, thanks, Mal. Yeah, so.
Yep, it's the penis game.
You bought Grammy. Brought you to. Oh, that's. Oh, it's just called that. Oh, well, interestingly enough, there actually was a children's TV program where they did a variation of that. Only instead of shouting that, obviously because you couldn't do it because it was a children's show, they would shout bogeys. And it's basically, the game was called Bogeys. Go to a place where you're supposed to be quiet and shout it as loud as you dare. And the person who shouts it loudest wins. And it's between the two presenters, and they always went to like a place like I think a library was one of them. So they started for this just bogeys, 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 and then they would get to proper near shouting out bogeys. Weirdly enough, I don't think they ever got kicked out of anywhere, as much as they should have done. Yeah, the popular version, boogers. We just shout boogers, popularized pop Ant and Deck on other show. Yes, no, it wasn't. It wasn't. Mal, it was not Ant and Deck. It was Dick and Dom in the bungalow, and that doesn't breaking best behavior because that's his name. I got my memory back from that. Yeah, that's exactly where it was from. Yeah, so over in America, you shout a piece of male anatomy, and over here we just do the safe work version because British people are very creative with their swearing. It's not always crass. for us Americans, boogies. Is that bogies? Yeah. See, we still adhere to best behaviour. We're just, talking about different non-sexual body fluids. Please, no one correct me on that. Please, no one correct me on that being a non-sexual body fluid. I don't want to know. I love eerily quiet. You just went to Moto.
I was okay until you pointed out that you didn't want to know about like it being a sexual fluid, and I was like horrifiedly thinking about like how the heck you could possibly use that in a sexual manner, and I'm like
It's the internet. They'll find a way.
I mean, true.
Rule 34.
And honestly, I'm surprised that I have not yet encountered that, because with like the places that I visit on a regular basis, you'd expect me to have seen everything already, which like I'd like to buy a new sanity.
We're out of the stock of those. So you're better than exist anymore. That's very true, Mal. I don't exist anymore. You don't want any of this. Thanks, Torian. Love you, dear heart. Need to go to bed. No problem at all, Kelly. Love you too. Sleep well. And thanks for coming in as long as you did. Oh, that needs to be changed. Can't have the tip of the floof a different colour. Just looks silly. There we are. Oh, I really need to do the next section of floof. If I do that orange, because I like that orange, even though that's a couple of steps further on. You know what? I'm just gonna make a patch of that orange colour over here so I can reference it later. Please don't die, Moto.
I'm trying.
I would offer you a cough sweet, but I don't think it'd reach you in time.
You know, considering the cough-related things that have been said between us in the past, I have sibling immunity.
Judgment. Yeah, you're not wrong, Maury. Last time you heard Dick and Dom I was watching in the bungalow. Yeah, same actually. I think no, the one time I heard of them after watching it myself was it had been cancelled or stopped being produced. Kind of different. And Torian turned out into a quote: "Can't have the tip a different colour; it'll just look silly." There's this, they're selected on the Twitter. Oh, that's heartwarming. At least it's not the heart wrenching thing with the Chuckle Brothers. Oh, that's still I'm still not over that. I'm really not. And for anyone who knows what I'm talking about when I say the Chuckle Brothers, or it's Chuckle Vision. It was Chuckle Vision starring the Chuckle Brothers. For anyone who knows what I'm talking about and remembers it, I was watching a clip from Mock the Week, and it's like unlikely things to hear on a kids movie or TV show. The first guy goes up and goes, "To me," and just stops and then walks off. It's like, ow, that hurt. Oh, Mal wants me to check the layer. Yep, we are definitely on base colour layer. Thank you, Mal, for making me check that. Welcome. Thank you as always, Torian. No, went away down the lane. Miss Chocobo the same. One of them is still alive. As far as I know, one of them is still alive. Let's use the colour wheel to get a lighter hue. Because, yay, I know how these things work. Honest gov. I don't know what I'm doing. To me, to you. Yeah. Oh, DJ wants me to say. Very good shout there.
It's
That's
okay,
it.
Onisama. Nobody knows what they're doing.
Oh, that's comforting.
Art is just people bullshitting their way to the bitter end.
I can deal with that. This I didn't think about because of the pen. Because I'm using the pen on the tablet, it's essentially using the mouse cursor over onto the other monitor, which is where you're getting the feed from. But all my OBS stuff is on this monitor, so whenever I have to get control of my mouse, I can't just move the mouse and it comes up on this monitor. It comes up on this monitor because I've just been controlling it. Malk should do a proper Brit stream. I did once. It ended up with me essentially devolving into doing movie speak throughout the entire game because I was overacting the British accent a bit too much and just went into things like, long ago in the lands of Mordor 2 rings were forged, and just did that. It devolved into that. I have no idea how to this day. BSing your way to the bitter end is how you got through MCAT 2. Fair, Sarah. Mount wouldn't know proper it slapped him upside the head and they gave him a good chinwag. Says you, peasant. That's the wrong tool. The 2 rings, the 1 ring, and the 2 ring. Yes. If you've ever played the old Diablo games, I think it was in Diablo 2, you get a unique ring called the 2 ring. And it's like not as good as the 1 ring. We own our mistakes on this stream. Even if said mistake was, tuning into this stream in the first place. Never use... I always use my tool properly when I'm doing art, Sarah. Just, end up using the wrong tool. Oh, that didn't look good at all. No, that's flapping over. Oof. You've seen Dick and Dom in the bungalow. The legend Dick and Dom is really disgusting. Absolute genius of Dick and Dom. Yeah, they weren't exactly what you'd call wholesome viewing. Let's put it that way. They weren't. They really were not.
With the context of like me telling that story about the dick milk, before seeing the word dick or like the name dick next to Dom and like with my associations, my immediate thought always goes to something else, and I am holding back so hard.
Never hold back. Unleash it. Oh, that sounds wrong.
When you summon, no! Please, no.
Sibling immunity.
Spare me. Spare me.
I can't. You agreed to this.
I do not consent to this.
Says you have proximity to Boris. Making me want to leave this fucking country because best behavior's over now. Thick Dom. Oh my good god. Unleash her. Yeah, there we go. We've gone to degeneracy. Degeneracy, bullshit, bollocks, and arse wanking. There we are. Richard and Dominic. Doesn't really have the same sort of ring, does it? Richard and Dominic. Didn't know Dick and Dom were in Monty Python's Spamalot and the movie Actress to Mention the Gods. Didn't know that either. Doesn't roll off the tongue as well. No. No, it really doesn't. Yes, this is the colour I'm wanting to use here because the next one on the gradient is that orangey one. Woo! Slap up the
Mal, I don't think that is how that is supposed to go.
If your dick is consistently rolling off the tongue, you need to look at your technique. I think I killed chat. Or just a moto. Or both. Possibly both.
Don't judge. Don't judge. Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, and don't judge.
How's your dick getting on your tongue would be the better question. Look, okay, don't judge. I had 2 ribs removed.
I need someone to know.
Mouse's practice. I would assume someone else's tongue. Should we also this in Diddy TV? Vaguely remember that name, but I don't actually remember any of the content to it. Bearing in mind, we're talking about, when I used to watch kids' TV, we're talking at least 23 years ago. Torian's calling immunity again. Practice a lot of loneliness. All I'm saying, alone in the dark. That almost sounds like it's a full phrase in its own. Oh my Mal. And my brain just took that to go, oh my meow. Kids TV was for you was Pokemon, Dexter's Lab, and Animaniacs. Oh, I love Animaniacs.
As a cat, I feel offended.
I'm restraining from making a comment about what you just said. Sibling immunity. Penguins of Madagascar and Adventure Time. Oh my good god, I forgot those are actually kids shows. That really makes me feel old. Kids TV was Dave Attenborough. Didn't watch a lot of cartoons with their documentaries. That's not a bad thing. You watch Adventure Time in your 20s. I saw a few episodes of Adventure Time in my late 20s. Or mid 20s. I don't know. All I know is that I'm like 5 years older than Maury. You can believe some of the behaviour here. Gee, it's like it's one of my streams. Oh, my girlfriend can call me hers. We didn't call you hers though, Mal. We called you ours. Semantics. But also Adventure Time. I never got into Adventure Time. I feel like I missed a big thing, but I never really got into it. The only thing that I really liked about Adventure Time in the couple of episodes I saw was the fact that whatever the name of the yellow dog is played by John DiMaggio, aka Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War. Torian is older than Maury too. Barely. Maury has only just turned 31, I believe. Jake the dog? Oh, I was about to say it wasn't Jake the human, but no, the human's Flynn, isn't it? Or Flint. So the immunity's giving me vibes of the Monty Python skit of Say No More. Say no more. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Oh, Finn. I was close. Flynn and Finn are close enough. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of Flynn from. Insectors. If anyone else knows Insectors, you had a really good childhood. Around about the same time I did as well. So, probably not many people. So you heard your wife had dental practice. Ah, say no more.
Meanwhile, like, you're talking about, like, Adventure Time and, like, other children's TV. I'm like, I grew up on, documentaries. Okay, cool, whatever. And Russian, like Soviet cartoons. So I'm just, I saw Russian Winnie the Pooh and stuff like that, and about like a king with an egg. And
I'm sorry, but two things in my head have just happened now. One of them is in Soviet Russia, capitalist mouse dies, and the other one is Piglet was out playing with Pooh all day. You could tell because his hands stank of shit. Humpty Dumpty.
no,
Could be Humpty. Yeah, oh yeah, the Russian thing about the egg, Humpty Dumpty. Maybe. But also Russian.
want to
Russia
know
has its
what
own things.
want to know what that's called in Russian? It's
Yes.
not called Humpty Dumpty.
Please tell me what it's called.
Shaltai Baltai.
I love that. Yeah, you don't like Adventure Time, the episodes when I think they changed voice actor. Finn doesn't sound the way bastard. Ah. I was unaware they changed the voice actor. I watched the first few episodes. I was like, it just doesn't. When like I've watched things which are supposed to be really funny and people say are really funny. I've watched entire binges of them without laughing. I've watched the entirety of every Rick and Morty episode that's aired without laughing once. It's good background noise, but I don't laugh at it. I don't find Rick and Morty all that funny. It's just enjoyable background noise while I do something else. Torian's lurking. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you very much for coming as long as you did. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men ate scrambled eggs for dinner again. Well, that took a dark turn. He did get a different VA, but it was cool because he got to see Finn grow. So it takes place over 4 years. Well, that's good. It's good they've actually got some form of progression going on there. I mean, I always hear like really good things about Adventure Time, but I think it's because I didn't really enjoy the first few episodes. It makes it hard for me to relate to and get into because I never actually fully properly got into it. Let's see how that's looking. Oh, that's looking a lot better. Doesn't that part of the floofy tail look a lot better now? Oh, I've just noticed something I don't like. Bollocks.
I mean, Mal, I grew up with Russian lullabies too, but I actually I remember the melodies, but I don't remember the words because I was a literal child and I didn't exactly listen to the words of the songs my parents would sing to me when I was supposed to sleep. Also, add more floofs, add more spiky things. Make it like it's too flat.
Yeah, and also I don't like the fact that the floofs that I have added are pretty much in a straight line with each other. This whole stream is just going to be me working on this tail, I can tell already. I mean, I've been at this for over an hour already. And what have I done?
I mean,
3 gradient colours. Right, so I want to do that because otherwise it's just not. No, it just didn't look right. How if I do that?
no, it's still too flat. Like, try to make the try to not go like in a sine wave kind of thing, but like try to imagine it more like gosh, what's it called? Like the heart line, where it's like kind of low, then high, then low, then going further down. Like, does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
So like it's more varied as opposed to just like an up down up down up down thing.
I mean, this was just the colour changes, not the floof sticking out to make it look more floofy.
I mean, yes, but like even so, adding that kind of variation is like gonna make it a bit more like natural looking.
Fair.
Yes. Yay. Floofs.
Go and then use this as the eraser. Ha ha ha. It's a tale for the ages. Malchus decided to start working retail. Oh, good God, no! I'd never go back to retail. I've worked retail up until my early 20s. Never again. Retail and the food industry at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but I've worked both. Heckin' don't recommend.
Mal, I don't know what kind of lullabies you've been listening to, but like, I mean, okay, good. Like, I don't remember many words, but like the one thing that I remember was like a song about like how all the animals and how all the things are going to sleep, and it literally like the thing that you sing to the child is "Sleep, my joy, sleep."
You ever heard
Which
Ring
is
Around
like
the Roses, Samoto?
Yes, but like that's not a lullaby.
Well, I think what Mal might actually be getting confused with is nursery rhymes rather than lullabies. Well, although to be fair, what is it? I actually can't remember the name of the lullaby, but it's about basically a baby in a cradle in a tree. When the wind blows, the
Yeah,
cradle
look
will
at
fall.
it's in chat. Sarah posted it in chat.
Oh, yeah, Rockabye Baby.
I've never heard that.
Oh no, that's a real dark one. On the treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock. Yeah, when the bough breaks, the cradle will fall. But down will come baby, cradle will. I was like, who the fuck thinks that's something appropriate to sing to children? Hey, just imagine yourself laying there trying to get to sleep, being rocked gently by the wind, and then snap, the branch comes, and you go plummeting down to your inevitable death. Thank you for the hydration, man, the DJ.
Like, you know, in Germany there is a lullaby by like a band called the Ärzte, and like it's deliberately made horrifying and terrifying and awful, but like that's a joke. Like that's not supposed to be a thing. It's like no. And like in Russian too, like the lullabies that I know are like child friendly. I don't know what the heck is wrong with like English speaking parents. What the heck is that?
You're talking to the people from the country where Watership Down is a thing and is actually considered to be a children's movie.
Okay, I take everything back.
There is something inherently wrong with British people. Watership Down is that changed a generation. That was my generation. I grew up on Watership Down. And people wonder why I'm so fucked up now. Surprise!
In Germany, we learn about fucked up shit too. Like it's called history class, but like that's something
infants.
You learn. Yeah, exactly. Like infants are supposed to be like taken care of and sheltered and stuff. Like.
Whereas no, in England it's like, hey, you're born, smack. Here's how bad the world is. Get a fucking job. Seriously, got to watch Watership Down movie because I really don't remember the book being that dark. Oh, it was. The book was just as bad. It's just the animated movie managed to be more graphic because it was visual rather than text based. Because I don't know, for some like. I expect there's there's got to be people out there who are like me. You can give me any sort of reading, written word. You write something down and you give me a description of it. If it's not visual in any way and it's not audible, I can read any piece of text and I don't really care. It does not have any effect on me, for good or bad. Which is one reason why I stopped reading, because someone like I'll read I read Lord of the Rings and my mum said that she cried when Gandalf died. I read it, like, oh, okay. It doesn't take any emotional impact with me, positive or negative, which is really really bad.
I'm actually the opposite now that I think about it.
Well, everything elicits a very strong emotional reaction from you.
No, like when I read, I'm more likely to have an emotional response to anything. But like if I look at stuff, tendentially, I'm gonna be like, okay. Like I'm gonna be like, if anything, I'm gonna be looking at it like from like an artistic standpoint, if that makes sense. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, the photo quality is very interesting. Like I like the lighting or whatever. But like if I'm reading it, I might actually have like an actual response to it
Yeah, so I mean,
because then like my brain is providing the images, so to speak.
yeah, I think now I think about it, my brain more reacts to sounds and smells. I think is what gets me. If I hear certain things in conjunction with the visual, then yeah, the visual alone, I can watch horror movies. It doesn't really bother me. But a certain type of audio mixed with visual, it really gets me. Like, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, the original. That got me. That's got to me. Even though that's like 1960s, 1970s. And, you know, I've watched all the Saw films and none of them really got me. Apart from the bit where the guy falls into the pit full of hypodermic needles. Mal has no excuse. He's never heard of Watership Down. He's just messed up. Shardik was a lot darker. Sarah, I read that as share dick at first, and I was just like, if your interpretation of sharing dick is dark, then you're not. Then you're thinking of the German serial killer Der Metzgermeister. I didn't realise there were two Watership Down movies. Ah, thank you, DJ. I think I only watched the original. No, Share Dicks is much more fun. I mean, yes, but also not in the dark way. If you do it in the dark way, then that's when, you know. Oh god, what's the Rammstein lyric for Mein Teil? Then you are what you eat, and you ask what it is. It's my dick.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it right now. Give me a moment.
I love the lightning in the scene as K6 gets slop and knocked across the room. Games type of moves can make me I'm scared type had and all. Games get me. Like, not so much on the grossed out. I don't get grossed out by games, really. I do get scared by them, as people saw in the Halloween special. I do definitely get saddened by them, as people have seen with most games I've streamed. If we do it in the dark way, Mark, you can't see
I remember. It's denn du bist, was du isst, und was es ist mein Teil.
Yeah. Yeah. which roughly translates to then you are what you eat, and you ask what it is. It's my dick.
My thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the literal translation is my thing. But it's about the Metzgermeister who invited someone around to, you know, chop off his cock and the pair of them eat it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's always been something I've used as an insult to people. It's like, you know, oh, you are what you eat. Since when did you eat a massive dick? I'm British, I get creative.
Does that mean I'm coffee?
Yes. Oh, once again, I need to set
I'm
brush
coffee.
I mean, we already knew this. Oh no, brush density is already down at 12. That's fine. Resurrection by Erection. Oh, good, yeah, God, yes. Yeah, the Powerwolf song, Resurrection by Erection. It's like they're a semi-serious Catholic-sounding metal band that always sing about werewolves and the curse of Catholicism and all that kind of stuff. And then just out of nowhere, Resurrection by Erection. It's like, what? Sorry, what? And then, of course...
Excuse me, it is entirely innocent. To be erected just means to raise up.
Yes, and also the lyrics, you know, raise your phallus to the sky and you're never going to die. Sure, that's innocent.
It's about the phallic shape of the sky pillar.
Yes, the holy god rod sky pillar. The heavenly pillar of earth. So the 2D one is from 1931 Netflix made. I can imagine the Netflix one being a lot tamer. Really. Oh yeah, a mouse one that always bothers him. Incense and iron. Or the way that Powell will sing it, incense and iron. Because, pronunciation. And the pronunciation of iron really doesn't mesh well with Mal. Love us my wretched lyrics when the angels give you heads. Yep. Just imagine the true form of angels, many eyes, many mouths. Oh, gee, Christ. If I am what I eat, I'm a hot piece of ass because I had Tesco, so it's probably contained donkey. If you are what you eat, I'm fast, cheap, and easy. There's always something different about that, because whenever I'm usually streaming, I'm doing it with game audio in the background, so there's it doesn't feel like deathly silence after I tell a joke. It's like, I think I might have killed my audience.
I mean, would you like me to sing? Like, to just make it less awkward?
If you want to start singing, I'm not going to stop you, just as long as there's not anything that'll get me DMCA'd. John, hello and welcome, and thank you very much for putting me on my best behaviour, just as I've been incredibly lewd. How did you two? It's fine. You join me and Miyamoto as as I do some art and she commentates, and we try to deal with chat's degeneracy. Silent letters being pronounced when I'm not used to them being pronounced as a surefire to get your ammo robbed. There is an emote on my server in memory of your dislike of the word iron, pronounced that way, Mal. I mean,
when you say I feel like you misrepresented the situation, I feel like you are trying to pretend like you have nothing to do with the degeneracy going on in chat.
I do not. I'm innocent and say so.
Of course.
I could not even keep a straight face. See, Mal would like you to sing because he thinks you have an amazing singing voice. Remember, these are the people who have listened to Crimea Lava. I'm sorry, I didn't know I was speaking to Smeagol's cousin. That was fantastic. It could be worse. I could pull up some quotes from Lord of the Rings and start doing them in Smeagol voice, but I've already said I'm not going to do them because I want to wait until I get a proper microphone so I can do both Smeagol and Gollum without blowing out my microphone and destroying everyone's eardrums. Chat's degeneracy is like a tree and milks the roots. Excuse me, I've told you before, I'm not a bottom, I'm on top. I'm the foliage of the degeneracy tree. Why did that come out of my mouth? I wasn't even trying to be degenerate with that one.
See? That's how bad it is. You're not even trying. It's still happening. Go home. Save me.
I think honestly that one was such a wonderful misspeak. It deserves to be immortalised in a quote. There we are. Quote 674. Oh my word! Maury clipped it!
Oh no! Oh no!
what's the Twitch link? Mushy amorphous arugula gal skull. What on earth? That's for the picture book. Oh wow. Degeneracy at the bottom. I'm not a bottom. At best, I'm a service top. This has been established, regardless of how many people don't believe me.
We not.
Do you want to reconsider what you just said, Emoto?
I'm just going to hang myself. It's okay. I'm just going to perish. It's fine. It's fine. It was nice knowing you. Thank you for having me. I'm just... Off I go. Goodbye. Where is my rope?
I ate it.
God damn it, my plans have been foiled.
No, that's what happens when I wrap your diary in aluminium. At worst, a brat. I'll have you know that the proper term for what I am in your streams, Mori, is a little S word. I can't say that S word because I'm on best behaviour still. All her was, yeah, that's pretty much what she said, Torian. With the right products, anyone can. Oh my word, Mal.
Onisama, just because I am in voice with you doesn't mean I can't do unjokes. You pay for this.
When is a door not a door? When it's a window? Or a wall? What kind of question is that? That's exactly what I mean. Not the brat, Mori. You couldn't top me if it was to save your life. Anyway, got a dip potato chip because your internet's laggy. Never heard that one before, Mal. But no problem at all. Thank you very much for coming as long as you did. I'll see you later. Have yourself a good rest of your night. See, I learned what you taught me, Emoto. I made a jaggy.
Yes. And I approve of the jagginess and the floofiness.
Floof, 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 floof. Floofy, 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 floof, floof, floof. I realise if I do any more art streams, I'm going to have to invest in I'm going to have to basically have a different camera angle, because when I'm actually concentrating on the art, you can just see the top of my head and nothing else. Because, you know, this is how I sit when I play games, because I'm focusing on a monitor in front of me. I can't do that for art because the tablet's a bit too small.
What you'll do, you put on, like, you get a collection of funny hats and you put on a different hat every time you do an art stream.
I'm not so sure if it'll fit, but if it is, I think I've got something you can do. Careful about the BDSM test slam a brat tamer. I'm not really worried about that because I'm an old brat. Torian should be worried, as should Scar. I have an idea. Back in a sec. Okay, I'll return. Torian says they're more of a little than a brat. I mean, I don't know, Torian. When I've called you a brat before, you've completely and utterly owned up to it. So a brat would say, Matt. I'm just gonna say, I, Mackay, hereby do swear and humbly admit that my niece, Mari, is a sussy bottom backer. Doesn't really fit. No. Head plus headphones are a bit too big. But I know. Did the BDSM test way back in the dark past. I don't remember my results. Not sure I tried to re-find them. Probably not. What? This is perfectly normal. This is the kind of thing that I always wear when I'm streaming. This is my streamer hat.
I mean, judging from like the drawing that I made of Smeagol, I mean, like I just like the evidence exists.
Yeah. Smeagol height, so I have the event I see on very smooth and very well. Oh my word. Alright. Found out the BBC also made wash it down. Yeah. I'll Smeagol hereby to sorrow and humbly admit that I, Smeagol, am very, very submissive and very, very pleadable, precious. Plead me, senpai. It's been a long time since I've had to do Smeagol voice on stream as part of the Redeem, and I did check best behaviour was over before I said that. I think Emoto is now traumatised. So slightly.
No. Oh. It takes more than that to traumatize me. That is not a dare, by the way. Please don't.
No, I'm not going to try. And mouth.
I mean, Unisama knows a sure way to traumatize me, but like,
not going to do
I
it.
trust them not to do that.
Exactly. Oh, thank you, Mal, for reminding me to save, and I'm on best behaviour again by Mori. Thank you very much. But Mori, what you got to remember is Smeagol is not me. Smeagol is a fictional character created by J.R.R. Tolkien, who I just happen to be able to do a very good impression of, thanks to Andy Serkis. Mouse at the forward first. I just want to hear it. Ah, fair enough. That's No, I'm not going to say that. DJ having the points back for that one. The only time in which I accept a fedora as being a good hat is when it was included in Mutant Year Zero, where it's called the oh, I can't even say it because I'm on best behaviour. Spherical objects.
Terrible.
What? Did you just call my wolf head adorable?
No, I said that's terrible because you know, the curiosity was stronger than my good judgment, and I went to look for my old test results, and
why did you
I
do
have
that?
3 of them.
Oh, okay.
For some reason. Which I'm like, why?
When you get bored, you do tend to do it more than once.
I remember one time. I did it for a character.
Oh yeah, character. Yeah, sure. To be fair, I've done that before for my characters. So, please continue.
Um. The thing is, I'm looking at it and I'm trying to figure out which one was mine, and I can't.
Oh. Well then. You know what?
I might have to redo it, which is terrible because it's such a long test.
I'm not going to comment. Go into the line art layer and...
What did I know?
Actually, no, you know what? Oh, no, no. No, this is far too uniform. No, no, no. Floof, go this way. Yes. Floof, be rebellious.
Ooh.
Hmm?
It's a very floofy floof.
Yes.
I approve.
Yay. I'm glad. I now need to erase some things. Because that ain't supposed to be... So it's just the line art I'm doing, and reduce the eraser brush so I can do this. Reduce the size a bit more so I can get to that bit there. There. At least I'm going to be able to see these things whilst I'm working on them. Wait, Maury, I just thought of something. You said that you were going to show me the gradient tool on your stream, but you also said you were going to do Lagaya. You can't do both? Well, I suppose you can change categories partway through. Never mind. That was a bit too pointing out anyway, so I would just...
I think I can see the gradient tool, but I'm not sure if I know how to use it because it's different between programs.
I found the gradient tool before. I tried to use it and it just didn't work. It's just like, this is causing too much issues than it's trying to do, and all I'm doing is curiosity. I'm just going to leave this alone. And you know what? Actually, no, I'm going to thicken one of these lines.
You should thicken the bottom line that connects to the yes, like that. You did it while I was saying it. It's good. It's good. It's good.
To be fair, I started doing that before you even started about which line I should do. It's like, oh, just quick show you how to do a gradient, and then just switch to the guy. Oh yeah, sounds fun. Do you have a particular time when you fancy doing that, Maury? Because I don't mind. Because I've now changed my setup, because it used to be I was at the victim of my tablet's battery power, but since I've now moved my PS4 Pro out of here into Fox's room because it's now hers, it freed up a plug socket here, which means that my charger is now plugged in and now plugged into the tablet, so I can go on however much I like. Well, more, I'm not restricted by such petty things as battery life. How long am I going? I actually don't know. It's coming close to 2 hours. I know my usual stream times are 3 hours, but I don't think I'm going to be doing 3 hours of art. Not on this. In unrelated news, you're dangerously tempted to retake the test. Please stop me. Okay, Mo, so you can take that test, but you have to close every single tab in your browser first. Those are your options.
Wow, how dare you?
It's called knowing you.
called blackmail.
Am I wrong, though? You take it to 10. It's been a long time since I've taken it, to be honest. I didn't agree with the results. But then again, I'm all for taking those kind of personality type tests because thanks to my BPD, I can look at it and determine the results and, you know, shoot for any result I want, really. Red, hello and welcome. If you're wondering about the wolf head, it's because when I'm focusing on the tablet to do the art, you can only see the top of my head. So the wolf head was Emoto's idea, so that you'd have something to look at whilst I was doing art. Because this is the only silly hat I have. Well, to be fair, I have another silly hat, it's just called a Stetson. I thank you, Red, for your contribution to Best Behaviour Stream Challenge. It's actually that's got to be even more nearly done. I was like 95% during the Borderlands stream. Scar, hello and welcome. So here there's been some fake news about you being a brat. No one said that you're not a brat. That would be for the fake news, Scar. Guessing Kitty is a special guest? She is indeed, yes. She is right here on the voice. Say hello to Red Emoto if you like.
Meow.
There you go. Consider yourself highly distinguished. She meowed at you. She doesn't meow at many people. Thank you for reminding me to save, DJ.
I had to because I was introduced as cat. As Kitty.
I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong there at all. This is a very floofy transition, apparently.
Like it. More floof is more good.
Yes.
More floof is always more good.
I mean, it's now gone, you know, from the fact that when I first had this, like, let's see, around about where, yeah, just before this bit here, if I just get this bit here, that was about where the gradienting ended from base of the floof to around about there. It then gradiented and it was just essentially just this colour all the way up until the end. I was like, that just doesn't look right. No, it wasn't supposed to do that. So yeah, I've been extending that. Tabs undo. The only thing I remember from her name is Kitty and Emoto means sister, I think. Yep. That's why I call her Emoto, and why she prefers other people do not. Don't want a fluffy skull. Good thing it's not the skull and it's the tail. And also, bollocks! Best behavior's over. It's over a minute ago anyway.
I am imagining a fluffy skeleton right now. Like, you're trying to be spooky, but it's fluffy.
And pink. Because fluffy things are always better when they're pink as well.
But, like, not a garish kind of pink. Just like a soft, cute pink.
Shin, hello and welcome, and thank you, Mori, for putting me back on Best Behaviour. What were we shouting that for? Because Best Behaviour was over at the time, and then Mori put me back on it again. It's my little celebration for when I can say naughty words again. But hello and welcome. It's an art stream. These don't happen often. But they'll be happening a lot more often now that I know that this actually works. And that the lag that I'm experiencing with my tablet, it really is not all that bad. Like, as I've said, you lot can't see it because, you know, you're seeing the live thing of it going there, but tablet input actually is somewhat a little laggy. Like, if I was skilled in hand-eye coordination, I'd be able to look at the screen and just do things on my tablet without looking at what I'm drawing. But I can't. I've tried. I have had one of those tablets, which is just basically a piece of touch-sensitive plastic you're supposed to put on your desk, look at your monitor, and just use the pen on that. I can't do it. My brain just fails. It's like that whole.
Honestly, that's normal though. nobody can do it at first. Like, actually, let me tell you the funny story of like when I was at school for design and like graphic design and that kind of thing. And one day I brought my graphic tablet and I let my classmates use it, like try how to like use it and stuff. And everyone had the same problem where they like try to brain capacity the whole thing of like looking at the screen while doing something else entirely with their hands. Um, like that's normal.
See,
That's a thing.
see, I know people who are better
Also try
with the with that one, with it around that way.
Onisama.
Hmm? Yes.
Try to like these floofs, they kind of they're too close to the other floof. You see like the
Yeah.
one that is going with the like try to move them up a little bit more because like otherwise it looks like it's just sticking out in a weird way.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably put them around more this area when I accidentally use some more floofs. So yeah, floofs are good at the moment.
Yup.
Special guest Kitty, yes. So you can't use the screen one. Yeah, like
It is I.
I know that Scoo uses the non-screen version better. I know Mori can use both. I do much better with a screen one because, well, as found out, I'm not all that all that skilled with just arts programs in general. But then again, I've not been using them all that long. Sharky, hello and welcome. Bamboo pen is what Scoo uses. I have that one too. Ah, yeah. I think I got one of those as well. I gave it to Foxx because it just, you know that whole meme about, if you sneeze and fart at the same time, your brain takes a screenshot. That's essentially what happened to me when I tried to use that. It's just my body was just doing nothing but taking screenshots. Mori had a bamboo, it broke. Well, don't bend bamboo then. It's flexible, but it does still snap. It's still a tree. I'm awful, I know.
No, Kitty is better. Kitty or Ten because Imoto is reserved for Onisama. They're the only one who's allowed to call me that.
Because Emoto means little sister.
Yes. Or, I mean, other chosen family who are older than me are also allowed to call me Imoto theoretically, but, like, generally, in this current situation,
I honestly thought you were going to say in this
calling
currency.
me Imoto is an Onisama privilege.
I was going to say, wait, we're using currencies now? You go bite me, Mori. You couldn't afford it. I understand. Yeah, it's completely fair, Shin. So, that's why you ask. This wolf head is now not staying in position because I'm moving my head. Don't like the way that some of that floof went in. It's better if it went down like that. That's better. And I realise what else I've done is I've not blurred it. I've not blurred the previous floof in. Yes, I have. It's just I haven't drawn this orangey one. Never mind me. Never mind me. Never mind me. I'm being dumb of the donkey.
I mean, you can just, like, do all the coloring first and then do all the blurring. That's what I would do, so, like...
That's also true, yeah. I think time-wise, can't stick around for too long because you got college in the morning. Yeah, oh, don't worry about that, Shin. I think what I'm probably going to do is either I'm going to finish this orange bit, or I'm going to do this orange bit and then do the blurring, because the next one is the one that's already like here and here. So either I'm going to finish this color here, or I'm going to do it all, then blend it, and and then I'm going to end off, and Mori can start her stream, and I can raid her and send you all over to her while she does art things before Ligaya. You'll go do your stream, no problem at all, DJ. Thanks for coming in as long as you did, and see you later. Have yourself a good stream. It's been good. It's been good to sit and finally do some art again after, well, an art stream after so long. I don't even remember the last time I did one. I know I've done 3 in total, this being the 3rd. Did I do 3 in total?
To do this more often.
Yes, I will definitely try to. I mean, now this tablet actually works, and reliably so, and if it does break, I know exactly how to fix the connection issue, which is what happened on Thursday. I can make art streams a bit more of a regular thing, which I would quite happily do so.
Yeah, and like if you want me around, I'll happily be around and stuff, like.
Yeah.
Whenever I have time and am awake.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the reason for the strange timing. Everyone was literally based on Emoto's sleeping schedule.
I'm a cat. I can't help it.
Was it? Oh, from Red Dwarf. What about my naps? I'm a cat. I need to nap. If I don't nap 9 or 10 times a day, I don't have enough energy for my main snooze. It's true. John wants me to check the layer. We are on base colour. Thank you very much for reminding me though, John. Also, thank you for the hydration reminder.
I mean, you should also probably save. It's been a while since you last saved.
There's a
you want me to redeem it, or?
I was going to say there's a redeem for that, yeah.
Okay.
Also, I'm going to take this wolf head off now because actually, despite it only just resting on top of my head and it only being moderately furry, it's actually making me feel really warm. This is how easy it is for me to overheat. Having that on top of my head, just sat there, has made me overheat. I hate this. It also means I can't do cosplay because I overheat ridiculously quickly. Okay, so that's the layer done. Hydration's done.
I just had a thought. I was gonna suggest like doing cosplay in the midst of winter, but like then I remembered that you are like one of those insane people who are actually like okay with like being in a shirt in winter, so
yep. Give me a t-shirt and a pair of jeans or just trousers really. I'm fine in winter. In fact, what I'm wearing now, I will wear throughout the entirety of winter. This kind of thing. I'm wearing a t-shirt and a pair of thin trousers. No socks. I'm fine. I'll be fine throughout the rest of the winter.
I mean, like I was at like a cosplay thing the Buchmesse in Frankfurt it's in October, and like I was there with a group of friends and we were in cosplay, and like I wore like winter tights like underneath my cosplay, and like I think I wore a long shirt or something, but like I was dying.
Yeah, cosplay
I was
really
dying
does that.
from the cold.
I mean, you've seen the picture of me in the dragon outfit, yeah, with the massive dragon head and the leather trousers and the scale type shirt.
Have I?
Very surprised if you haven't. Oh, best behaviour is over, and Mori puts me on it again.
I should have seen it, but I'm blanking on it.
Let me see if I can
just
quickly
show me
find
after
it.
stream or whatever.
Oh no, if I can find it.
Or okay.
Oh, there we are. There. Oh wait, no, that's weirdly enough that's showing up on the tablet, but it's not showing up on stream. Give me 2 seconds. Put in an image. Create new dragon. Okay. Oh, I've already got dragon in use. Cosplay. Create new dragon cosplay. Edge file browse. It's actually on the desktop. What's it called? It's that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's one. Oh my word, that's big. Let me just.
Oh, I actually haven't seen that one. Oh gosh. Oh dear.
That's me.
Oh wow.
That's me in Arizona. I spent 3 hours dressed like that. No, actually it was 4. Oh well, I say it's a cosplay. It's not a cosplay. It's a character that I was playing because it was a LARP event. But cosplay is usually easier to say for people to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's me. That was me
That's
back in
really cool,
2019, I
actually.
think. Yeah, that's the second time I wore that one. The other one is of me. Basically, at another convention of these things I was at, I was wearing that outfit minus the red makeup on my minus the red and the black makeup on my arms. I happened to walk past someone and they went, "Oh my god, that's amazing! Can I take a picture?" So I basically grabbed the wings from behind me and stretched them out and leaned forward. I still have that picture somewhere. I don't know where it is. But yeah, that's the most recent one. Yeah, there you go. You've all now seen me in a cosplay. And you've also now seen me in leather trousers as well. Lucky you.
I mean, the costume is really cool, but I'm like, now I'm low-key scared. I got reminded of the fact that you are really tall compared to me, and now I'm like having small people problems.
I mean, in fairness, I'm tall compared to most people, but I do, make up for it by not looming over people and using my height to, perform things like reaching things as a high up. Shouldn't you've only streamed like 4 times in your miserable life, but want to keep trying. If I'm comfortable enough and when I actually get somewhere in my sad little house, I have the idea to practice guitar in life. Yeah, that'd work really well. You shouldn't think it's pathetic that you're pathetic for not streaming. It's not for everyone. It really is not. Streaming is not always for everyone. I didn't think it was going to be for me. I honestly didn't. And then I started. I thought, out of nowhere, I thought, you know what? I'm going to stream Doom Eternal when it comes out. I didn't stream it on the day of release because everyone's going to be streaming it, and I don't want to, try and be getting views while everyone's streaming it. So I streamed it the day after. I told some people on Facebook, and and that I knew that, hey, I'm going to start streaming. Here's the time. Here's what I'm going to be doing. Come along, and I just went from there. It's just one of those things. But I've also known quite a fair few people who have gotten into streaming, and they have decided it's not for them, so they've just given it up. And there is nothing wrong with starting something, getting into it, and then later on realizing that it's not for you. Because if you don't try anything, you'll never discover anything about yourself. You'll never discover that you like something. If you don't discover that you like something, then you'll never grow. So there is no reason to be down on yourself for not being able to stream or whatever it is. Just think, this was a character progression path that my brain had decided that I'm not ready for, or it's not for me, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Red's learned the best way to tire out my pup is to put a doggy treat in my mouth and run around the house. Side effects of my arm is now bleeding, my ribs hurt. Ouch. Have you seen my cosplays? I don't think I have, Maury, no. I actually don't think I have. Feel free to DM me them, I would love to see them. Yes, Red is taller than all of us, yes. She's like 5'4", I'm sure. They comfort. I know a lot of people who are really quite small. The shortest person I know is 4'11". The second shortest person I know is 5'1". This is 5'3", then yeah. Red is taller than me. I think. Actually, no, Red, you're not taller than all of us. Maury is the same height as you. Come to you and you let me know what you think on stream. Yeah, I will definitely do so, Maury. Thank you very much. I will have a look at them and I will let you know when you stream. I will, as I say, I'll either finish off this orange bit or I will do the blending and then, oh, that's really not what I wanted to do. Wrong colour. Right layer, wrong colour. Which means me filling in the edges of here and with the black detail was being done on the base colour thing. Nah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Mario cosplays, yes. Yeah, there's some at least taller than my mother because I say after her side of the family. Oh my word. I'm taller than both my biological parents. My biological father stopped growing a quarter of an inch away from being 6 foot. He hated that. He hated that so much. I just giggled because, I'm taller than them. And also my biological father is The descriptive word I want to use for him would break best behaviour, so I'm not going to utter it. But just know that my opinion of him is not anywhere near even approaching what you would call high. I'm fairly certain there's a fair few people in chat who can relate to that. Don't need to say if you do or not. Just know that I'm wholly with you in the camp of someone with a biological father who is less than a nice person, and is not exactly a positive influence in their life. Hilarious thing is, though, also, I don't know how, but every child that my biological father has had, because he had 3 children from a previous marriage before he married my mum, they're all taller than him as well, even the women. So apparently there's something in his genes which means all his kids are going to be taller than him, and I just loved it because it just made him even more annoyed. I'm a vindictive little bugger, aren't I? If I decide I don't like someone, I'm quite happy to say, to take delight in their suffering. But at the same time, if it's someone I like and they're suffering, I don't take delight in it. I try to do everything to make them right, to make them okay, or at least fight on their behalf. I have a weird case of Schadenfreude. Oh, when I get my fashion.
That kind of reminds me.
No, go for it.
Sorry.
No, go for
it. I was gonna say, like, it's kind of funny with how, like, my mom is, like, dark haired and, like, is small and is, like, kind of, like, more similar to, like, what I look like when someone knows what I look like, so
Yep.
I think you actually know what my mom looks like too, right? So, like, considering that, to imagine that she's also the one who gave birth to my sister, who is literally the complete opposite of us.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah,
genetics are weird like that.
I mean, I keep saying it's like something went wrong with that.
Yeah. I want to get my fashion in order. Can I DM you, Malk? And the only answer is not to show him because you might possibly see my face. Yeah, that's completely fine, Jen. I mean, honestly, like, whenever someone shares a picture with me, I don't distribute it anywhere. Just don't, because unless they specifically say, feel free to share this around, or can you share this around, then at which point I will, or I will say, hey, I know someone who will be, interested in seeing this. Can I pass it along? But by default, no consent has been given, so I assume there is no consent. Therefore, I don't do it. And the person I know that's seen me is Ed. I mean, I was just about to say, I'm not sure how many people have seen me as I face cam. I mean, in fairness, not many of you have. Well, oh god, I was just about to say, not many of you have seen what my body looks like. But then I realised, I've shown hints of my tattoos, and I just showed a full body picture of me dressed up as a dragon. I swear my brain works sometimes.
Sometimes, but not today.
Yeah. Red is shortest person in your family, well, shortest man. You're like the actor who plays the Mountain for Brynolf's son or something like that, isn't his name? I can't remember his actual name. But yeah, he's an absolute brick of a man. A brick shithouse, you'd say, because best behaviour is over. And he is the shortest male in his family. His brothers are bigger than him. That's worrying. Someone asked the memory to anyone comfort zone. Yeah, I will never pressure you into sharing stuff like that, Shin. It's it's personal. It's personal to you. Never ever feel pressured for it. No one's seen me not because I'm shy, but I have no reason to show yourself. Yeah, fair. We've seen from some of pictures you have shared, Red. We know a few details about you, but no one's ever actually seen what you like. And Maury puts me on best behaviour again. Well, you know what I say to that, Maury? Rejecting it and bollocks to that, because I'm gonna close up and end the stream here, because it's been a good 2 hours and 10 minutes at this point, taking away time of doing the introduction to chat. So I think it's a good place to leave off here. Well, fine. Let me go live. Go for it, Maury. Go for it, you sussy bottom backhead Grammy. And most of you dudes know you're Caucasian male with dark hair. I've seen your hair, Red. It's dark and short, or at least it was in one of the pictures you showed, because you had, it was either a cat or a dog, in front of your face, but we see, the outline of that. But yeah, aside from that, they show here, yeah. It was like, it was like bordering a picture of a cat or a dog. A Princess Aria pic, remember? Yeah, that one. Okay, so that is, yep, that's all done. So disconnect. There we go. Oh, jeez. Well, that was disconcerting. Both my monitors just flashed off for a second there. Still here. Yep, still live, still going.
Yep,
good.
You're still here.
Good. Good.
Meanwhile, while this conversation went on, I was wondering how many people have seen me, because my face is on the internet, but I don't know how many people actually have seen that, because
I don't think anyone here has seen it, because you haven't really put it around on the Discord server, and that sounds so wrong out of context. Sibling immunity. Well,
I mean, I did sometimes share links to my Twitter. Remember when I shared the emotional support Pavati chicken?
Oh yeah, that's
chicken
true.
Pavati or whatever that was.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Maybe somebody could have gone from there to that and on my Twitter, because my face is on my Twitter. But I mean,
Yeah. Oh, update on the tablet. You've never seen the kitty before anyway. That's fair. Your hair is now purple. Ooh, nice. Glad to hear it, then. Hope it turned out really well. Alright, let's go over to here and find Maury's stream and wait for her to actually properly go live. Oh, she's alive. She is properly live now. Oh well. Not pause. I wanted to mute it. Play. Yeah, it's on her intro screen, and I don't get any ads because I'm subscribed. With purple before Brooks White. Oh, nice. Okay, this is weird, because I've now moved OBS over to this monitor, which is why I usually have my gaming going on, because when I use the Elgato to stream to this monitor and then have the OBS pick it up, it reads from this display, and if I don't have OBS on this display, it just makes it go weird. So if I actually want to talk to you, I have to be looking like this, and it really disconcerts me, because I judge my own facial expressions and that off of being able to see it, which is why I'm always looking at OBS rather than directly at the camera. So I don't know what the fuck I look like now, apart from looking away like this, and then I get, seeing that I'm looking away from the camera. Yeah, I will pop in the raid command. Maury _TG dot bat. Should be dot brat, but she misspelled her own name. So yeah, thank you all very much, everyone, for coming along. It's been a lot of fun. I've managed to do an art stream, and thank you very much, Emoto, for coming along and being here for it and guiding me and correcting me. Very, very much appreciated.
Well, thank you for having me and putting up with me being outraged the entire time.
You've been in good company. We've all been a bit degenerate and a bit weird this whole stream. But yeah, so next stream for me is going to be tomorrow at 4 PM GMT, where I'm just going to be doing Cyberpunk 2077 as part of Masochism Monday. But yeah, I'll pop in the raid command now, so that I'm not going to sit around waiting for it to go through after I've done my goodbyes. Excuse me. There we go, it's all set up. That jumped. 2 viewers already, 3 viewers already, 7 viewers. Wow. Okay, that's now counting down, so I can now click the raid now button anytime. Awesome. Alright, yeah, so, go over to Maury's stream, pester her, call her a sussy bottom backer, because she is. I'm modding over there, so I won't time any of you out, and if she does, get sarky and try to time you out or ban you, then I will unban you, because the truth must be heard. I'm a little shit. I'm an absolute little shit to her. She wouldn't have it any other way, though. She really wouldn't, despite what she might say. But yeah, so thank you all very much for coming along. It's been a lot of fun. There will be more art streams in the future, because it was just fun. I will let people know about what's going on. But until next time... Yes, that's you, Maury. I'm about to send them all over your way. Yeah, remind her that, you know, she's a sussy bottom Bracker. Yes, Baraka. She shares a family with an old Mortal Kombat character now, apparently. A sussy bottom brat backer. There you go. But until next time, thank you again all very much for coming along. Oh, it's raided already. Well...